Yes.
The world is changing. Now we have electronic coins. We have many things. What do you see about the future? You are in that area. What do you see about the future in this world?
I think cryptocurrency and the technologies that Bitcoin pioneered and the way of thinking about money is going to change the world fundamentally. I do think it's very early, so it's going to take a long time. But I think the most important thing with cryptocurrencies is not that they will replace fiat currencies, but that they will put competitive pressure on fiat currencies to be accountable. Because right now, in a monopoly type system where you do not have choice, the lack of choice engenders lack of innovation and various problems, whereas competition engenders innovation and accountability. And so I think that the competition among currencies in the future, where people can choose to use a different currency if their national currency is not working for them, will be much better.
Can you explain a little bit how do you develop, or how somebody develop a digital coin, or what is these new currencies? Because we are not used to it. We started with changing things some times ago. Then it became the things to give, to pay. Then it became money. And now we have electronic money that you don't see it, you don't feel it. What is it that?
What is
an electronic coin? How do they develop? Is this secure? Is the way we are going to exchange money, you and me, in some time?
Yeah, well, if we look at any financial crisis, such as what's happening in Venezuela, any monetary crisis rather, where the currency essentially disappears in its value, we can see very easily that money is not it's not a material thing. It's a consensus about value, and when that consensus erodes, then it's no longer useful, right? So it's the same thing with Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency. It's valuable because there's a consensus that there's value, and that consensus is fluctuating a lot because it's a very new thing. It's very, there's a lot of uncertainty, and so the consensus about how valuable exactly it is understandably very volatile. But the fact that we can't hold it is really immaterial, no pun intended, because that's not really what gives it its value in the first place.
Electronic coins, bitcoins, and all these coins, they're breaking the rules in some way. The rules you interact with people now, they are breaking, let's say, frontiers, because you don't have a frontier now. If you have pesos, you can spend them in Mexico. If you have dollars, you can spend it all around, maybe all around the world. You have to change it to pesos. But now you can have bitcoins and have it all around the world. Is this changing how everything in the world?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the rules that we set up to govern society are generally, generally reactionary. Like an innovation comes, it's called an innovation because nobody really saw it coming necessarily. And so it does take time for the regulatory framework to provide certainty. And the hope is that regulation can actually be helpful for innovation because it gives certainty, which then drives investment. And so if there's certainty about where the rules of the game are, then competition can then take place. Imagine a soccer game where there was no rules whatsoever. It wouldn't be very competitive, it wouldn't be very fun, nobody would even want to play because it would be meaningless. But when you create rules, the right rules, not too many rules, but just the right amount, then it can actually create a space where people can play.
How does Mark Weber goes from movie director, producer, expert in bitcoins, talking about poverty here in Ciudad de la Ciudad? How does that circulate in your life? How is everything there?
Well, so one of the things that we discovered in our film and all around the world is that poverty is really not about living on $1 or $2 a day. It's about exclusion from networks of productivity and exchange and institutions of just that create trust between people to create value for one another. And thematically, that's exactly what blockchain and distributed ledgers are about, which is trying to create ecosystems in which people can exchange value and do so in a trusted way.
But that is not going to generate more poverty because only some people will have the opportunity to have Man, they have the opportunity to get it, but I don't see a poor guy having the money or having the experience to buy electronic coins or to invest or to use it. Is there a possibility? How is this going to work? Because we have seen many things, but poor people, they are not introducing technology also.
There was a time when people would never have imagined that that somebody at the lowest rung of the socioeconomic ladder would have cell phone or smartphone,
yes.
And now they do. And so you have to think about these technologies at the 10, 20-year horizon, understanding that over time, these things will proliferate. And as they do, we have to be ready to understand how they will impact society and the economy.
What would you say for the people about Bitcoins, poverty? What is your message after being here at Ciudad de las Ideas? What would you say you want people to take out of Ciudad de las Ideas, and especially from hearing of Mark Weber?
Go learn about it. Try to understand that despite all of the positive and negative hype, this is an early stage technology, and it's going to be very interesting to watch it develop over time, and perhaps even to be a part of it, because it will change a lot of the way that our systems, both in economics and perhaps even in our governance, work.
Thank you very much.